Lalita, Kumarmangalam, Savio, Deshratan Nigam, the BJP silence on the Supreme Court order is deafening, in my view.
Arnab,
If the
I agree
BJP
with you.
can
The
praise
BJP
the Supreme Court verdict
has not
on
covered
Article
itself in glory in this
370,
incident.
it cannot be quiet on this.
It shouldn't and it cannot. I agree
No, but
with
why
you
is
there.
the BJP
Unfortunately,
selective in
it
this
is.
case?
And while I do not agree with all the hype, the political hype that Mr. Pathan has sort of brought into the debate, the fact is that in this case, the BJP government, especially in the Gujarat government, is wrong. They do owe Bilkis Bano an apology. I hope she gets it.
No, but in this
But
case,
you see, this is
but
what
in this case,
patriarchy is
The BJP
about.
spokesperson
this-
not
in
come on the
this-
channel and apologize on behalf of the party. Why is Modi silent? Why is Amit Shah silent?
Mr.
It
Pathan,
was the
let me
union
finish.
government
I
who had
didn't
given a
disrupt you
go-ahead
when you
for the
were
revision.
speaking.
Why don't you
Mr.
forget that?
Pathan, show me the courtesy of letting me finish.
You took
You
my
had your
name, so I
time, I didn't
have a
interrupt.
right to rebut.
Please let
Yes.
me finish. Then you can say what you want. Please. The fact is, Arnab, that an apology is owed to Bilkis Bano. I hope she gets it. But the other fact also is that it's not just India. Throughout the world, this is what patriarchy is about. In times of violence, women get raped, and the whole issue gets totally skewed. People forget what happens to that poor woman who goes, literally to hell and doesn't find her way back because she's not allowed to come back. I have to also add that I admire the courage and the fortitude of Bilkis Bano, and thank God she's had people, both, I'm told, from the political spectrum who don't all belong to the BJP, but that's irrelevant, and to her lawyer and her family who stood by her and saw that she did get justice. I hope that, the technicality, the cover of technicality that the Supreme Court seems to have used or
but
is
having
said
said
to
that,
have used
Lalita ji,
is not misused again by the
would it
Maharashtra
be too
government.
much to
BJP
ask?
should remain in jail.
Would it be too much to ask whether the ruling party of India stood up for her?
The ruling party of India, as far as I know, did not. This is what I said when they were given bail and nobody even opened their mouths about it. And that is wrong. That is what I've been saying for a very long time. I think I'm the only one who has said it. But
Why?
to me, I don't know why. I wish they did.
But
And
why,
to be totally
Lalita ji?
honest,
Why?
I don't know
Why?
why. It is
Why?
wrong.
Why is that?
And I condemn it. But unfortunately, politics seems to be put at premium here. And equally, unfortunately, human beings are the most vicious animals in this world. So one poor woman whose life went to hell is putting it so mildly. She lost her child, she was raped, and God only, I don't even want to think about it. It's so horrible.
But why?
But the fact
why,
is,
again, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry.
I'm glad
Lalita
that she
Kumarmangalam,
finally fought for and
we
got
cannot
justice from
generalize.
her own steam.
You see, in other cases,
That is really the
no,
unfortunate thing.
Lalita Kumarmangalam, in other cases involving other parties and other states and other contexts, we tell those parties that you cannot be selective. In this case, I would
BJP
ask,
also should not be
can
selective,
praise of
Arnab.
the Supreme
That's exactly
Court
what I'm saying.
be selective for
No
the
party
BJP?
should be selective.
Why can't the BJP? Why can't the BJP praise the Supreme Court on the Bilkis Bano verdict today? When it praised the Supreme Court's upholding the economically weaker section quota as historic, why can't it, when it praised the Supreme Court verdict on upholding the Enforcement Directorate powers relating to arrest, to attach property, search and seizure as historic, why can it not praise the Supreme Court verdict on the Bilkis Bano case today? These are moments of test.
Unfortunately, I'm no longer a spokesperson.
These are
of the
moments
BJP.
of
I don't know
test.
the answer to your question. But I do think
No,
that
I
your
know you're
question
not,
is
but is the
perfectly
question
reasonable
not
and
relevant?
There should be a reply from the BJP. I wish there was a spokesperson on this show. There should have been. It's not such an unimportant thing. Violence against women has become so endemic, and this is one of the cases where the government should have spoken up in favor of justice.
Sorry?
Well, I would say this, that there were individuals, however,
At least when the
at that
BJP
point of
speaks
time,
about
like
Nari
Mahesh
Samman, they should come
Jetmalani,
before the
who were
nation and-
conscientious objectors. No, there was Mahesh Jetmalani, I'll tell you, we put out a tweet on August 19, 2022. He said, while the remission is
Arnab,
legal,
can I
one
please
cannot
come
but
in?
question the wisdom of the decision of the Gujarat government in Bilkis Bano. And he has also said it undermined the Prime Minister's powerful Nari Shakti resolve in his Independence Day speech only a day before. right? So I think if Mahesh Jetmalani objected, I would have expected the BJP to hold a press conference with as much enthusiasm on this case, saying that it holds a lesson not just for the Gujarat government, but all future state governments and governments in general. Not to justify
There is no word
acts
from
of
the BJP
immorality.
since
Had the
morning.
I agree
BJP
with
done
you.
so at a central
Not a
level
single
today,
word from the
people would have
BJP
applauded
accepting
it.
the judgment of the Honorable Supreme
Arnab,
Court
can I please come in? Arnab, can I
and
please
condemning
come
the
in?
rest. There is no word.
Yes,
there is
Saira
no
wants
word
to come in and
from the
Kapil also.
BJP
Yeah,
spokesperson
opening it
or
up.
from the BJP
Yes,
leader
Saira.
since today morning. Why? Why
Saira and
no
Kapil
word? They
opening
must
up
go
on the
and
debate.
protest
Well,
to Bilkis
yeah.
Bano
Firstly,
that
thank you
yes,
so
BJP
much.
committed a wrong.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Arnab, for taking the right stand on this issue. Now, let me just make one thing clear. It's not just the BJP government in Gujarat that is, responsible for this very, very torrid state of affairs. It's the entire Sangh Parivar, because here the anti-women policies have been exposed to the fore. Here we talk about India's daughters. When Nirbhaya incident happened, BJP and a lot of political parties, they took the roads to ask for justice for Nirbhaya. But here we need to see a lady is running pillar to post for so many years. And finally, these rapists get convicted. And the Gujarat government, what it does is it uses, its power and its position to get them an early remission. Now, when these convicts are, when they come out of the jail, they are given a heroic welcome with garlands and laddus by the VHP. So it's not just the BJP in Gujarat, it's the entire Sangh Parivar who are working in unison to see that women's rights are tampered with. When we talk about patriarchy, this is what, sheer
I don't agree
brutality
with you.
in patriarchy means. Here,
Sarah, I
a
don't
woman
agree
has
with
lost
you
a
there.
child. She was pregnant. She's lost more than 7 members. And, you can see that it is not only tragic, it is absolutely unbelievable that such an incident occurred. And the VHP members who garlanded these convicts should be in jail as of now. Now, there's a doubt that lingers in my mind, that is festering in my mind, that these convicts have been given 2 weeks and enough, and it gives these convicts as well as the party in question, which is the BJP government in Gujarat, ample time to subvert the spirit of the judgment. So this is one aspect that I'm worried about, because they should have been arrested with immediate effect and not been given the 2 weeks that they're already getting, because it gives the government in Gujarat ample time to look at legal measures on how they can subvert the judgment. So that is the one apprehension I have. And again, the people who garlanded them should also be made an example about, because here crime has to be met with punishment and not with flowers or garlands or laddus. I think it is abhorrible. It is criminality, or anybody who's doing whataboutery tonight on the Gujarat government's decision to give these rapists
I completely
and
agree with you.
absolute hardened
I
criminals
completely agree with you,
early
Saira.
emission
Saira,
should
I think
hang
that
their
I
heads
think
in
that
shame.
I think that
Because
the
it's
problem,
very tragic
the
for
problem
any
in this
woman in
case,
India.
Do you not
if
feel-
I may come in,
Arnab, don't you feel that the
Very
BJP must come and
the
apologize?
problem you see in this case is this.
Arnab, a question for you, because you have taken up the issue.
I'd say this.